a Rogue Media Network production.
Welcome back to the show. As promised, we've got David Hayes, who is the owner of the Stagecoach Inn, and it's a delight to get to pick your brain a little bit about Radio Salado and just your thoughts on this brainchild of our friend Tiffany.
Well, first of all, it's wonderful to be here today with you, Ann, and thank you. So glad every time you come to Salado, it's a great, it's an event.
It's a great day for me. I'll put it that way.
To be in this studio today, and I'm so excited about Radio Salado, the potential that it has to reach the community, to bring people together, to be great and have a great impact in Salado, I think. It's a way to reach people today, like my grandkids.
Mm-hmm.
So they're all into podcasting.
Well, it is the new media. It is the new media. But I love the fact that you are moving toward the old media, and that would be radio. I mean, an actual radio station, which is very cool.
That is exciting too.
Yeah.
We're having some neat conversations around that.
We sure are. We sure are, with friends that we have in the industry that are doing that and successfully in Central Texas. So
I love it. My start was in radio, and yeah, I love radio. Radio is the most fun I think I ever had in broadcasting.
I had a friend that we've done some of these podcasts. He was started in radio as a teenager, and
I got a lot of us
Lake
did.
Charles.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
even as a kid, when he was 5 years old, he lived next door to my grandparents, and he would go around. He was just interviewing people all the time with a spatula.
I love
And then he would all come over and he got into it, and then to TV, and he just recently retired.
Okay, now who's that?
His name was John Bridges. He was in that market forever, and just
I knew some broadcasters from Lake Charles originally. I thought maybe it was somebody I knew. But a lot of exciting things happening here at the Stagecoach Inn. One of the big things, of course, the restaurant is iconic. It has been a stop, as you said, on the Chisholm Trail for many, 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 many years. And the hush puppies are back.
yes, they are.
That's very...
Hey, don't even try to come in if you can't get a hush puppy. You don't want to have anything to do with Stagecoach if you don't have hush puppy.
I know that's right. Well, so tell me a little bit about your journey here, becoming the owner of the Stagecoach Inn. When did all that happen for you?
So I grew up in Georgetown. My family we had a title business, which is very, history oriented, researching family.
That's what you researched.
And,
Sure.
We owned that for 50 years and sold it. And we were also involved in real estate. And I bought from a friend of mine, Clark Lida, the Monument Cafe in downtown Georgetown.
Love the Monument Cafe.
So we own that property. I didn't own the restaurant, but we owned the real estate. And so he was getting more heavily into the hotel business, and he bought the Commodore. He owned the Commodore Perry and the hotel in New Orleans, and he came up and bought the Stagecoach when it was kind of at its low point. Interstate was under construction. The buildings.
Oh, I was so worried about Salado during those years.
Capital investment, and he asked me if I was interested in being his partner in it, and I, of course, my sister. It's growing up in Georgetown. We were here a lot back in its heyday, and so that was an easy yes, and that was over 10 years ago. And he has since moved on, and I became the general partner the last few years, and I brought Alexa in and we pumped in $15 million of capital.
Alexa, who, by the way, got their start out in hill country near the YO, out near the Frio River. So they're very hill country oriented.
They are.
Yeah.
Very hill country.
Well,
And,
we're certainly on the outskirts of it, for sure.
Rio Hotel and Round Rock. And have just bought 3 hotels out in Alpine, Fort Davis area
Yes.
that they're kind of combining.
Oh,
with
that's
Stagecoach.
another wonderful, iconic part of Texas.
It's a-
Yeah.
kind of a historic hotel property
Uh-huh.
and one on the Riverwalk as well.
Oh, okay. So what was the one in Alpine?
It is the Olympia,
Okay.
and there's 2 others. I should know off the top.
Well, there's a Holland.
Yes,
Is that
in the
one?
Holland.
Okay,
in
yeah.
the Holland.
Yeah.
Yes,
Talk
which
about
is a
historic.
beautiful hotel.
Right. The who are the brothers that did all the designing, all the architects? They did.
I feel like I should know
That home.
this.
I should know it.
I should know it too. I've done stories on it. Anyway.
We'll
Yes.
get there.
Yeah, I'll think of it at 3 a.m. Okay, so here we are. We're in our red, white, and blue. We're ready to celebrate the 250th, and it's going to be a big time here in Salado as well. At the Stagecoach, tell them what you've got planned.
Well, Stagecoach, and really Salado, recently, in recent years, I know for sure, hasn't really done anything on July the 4th. So as we looked at this July 4th being the 250th anniversary, and really didn't have anything planned in the city as a whole, I thought, man, let's do something. We need to do something. And so Kay Griffith, who's heavy into the arts, and Larry Prello.
She's a friend of this
Right.
podcast.
Yes, we've all talked about
Yeah.
the history of art here in Salado,
Mm-hmm.
wanting to really raise it back up, and talked a long time about doing something on our property. And so they reached out, and we've been meeting, and so they put together a first-class art show in a relatively short period of time
Good.
with in between 15 to 20 different artists with over 150 works of art, all juried and well-known, that sell all over the states, and some of them are internationally.
Okay. Yes.
International,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
yes, which is pretty fantastic. So we've got that. We've got a good band called Dysfunction Junction coming in.
What a fun name.
Yeah, they're a lot. They're a lot. They are.
I've seen them
wearing your
play.
dancing shoes.
At some galas and
And this is all going to be inside a hotel.
That's going to be on our property.
Okay.
But then we partnered with Will over at Table Rock, and they're doing an Americana presentation show that he's
Okay.
put together that's going to be performing on July 4th. And they raised some money, joined a group over at Salado ISD, and they're going to do a fireworks show.
I was going to say maybe some fireworks involved. Yeah.
And then Neil has put together.
Neil Dunch, one of our
Yeah, Neil
beloved
Dunch.
aldermen here in Salado, who happens to also own it on the creek.
Right. Well, we've had him on the
We've
show.
worked with casino.
Will, his partner.
They have a laser light show in the park, and there's going to be a parade, a golf cart parade coming down Main Street. So literally in about 45 days, we put together I think something that it's going to be fun, that people will enjoy. And
Well, you say golf cart parade in Salado. They come.
Isn't that funny?
If you build it, they will come. If you say
creek's
golf
gonna
cart parade, here they come,
the
baby.
creek's going to feel great, the
Oh,
springs
I
are
know.
flowing.
Yeah.
and so-
Yeah, it is just, it's always so.
So beautiful right now with all the rain that we've had. Salado Creek, there's nothing like it.
It's looking great, and there, of course, families there enjoying it right now. It's such a great way to cool off. Just your thoughts, though, on the things that you hope Radio Salado to accomplish. What are some goals that you have?
Well, I think I think they can do a lot of things, and of course, you guys know a lot more about the potential and opportunity than I do. But and I say this sincerely, when I look at my grandkids and how a lot of people are communicating these days, it's through podcasting and YouTube. And
That's
those
what
types
they're
of
listening to.
mediums,
Yeah.
following, and those types of things. And there's a need, I think, here in Bell County and Cameron, surrounding communities around us, to cover local events like you guys are doing in Waco, which I think I thought that was a fantastic idea. What's going on there? And so when Tiffany told me about what you guys were trying to do here, I was on board quickly and excited about it.
It's been this sort of, for lack of a better description, just natural, adventure and very organic in nature. I met Anne many years ago, as many of the listeners I'm sure know by now, but I'll tell a little bit for those who haven't. I've had the honor of knowing Ann Harder for many, many years. Her husband and my grandfather, Jim Bomer, um, worked together many moons ago. And then through our love, mine and Ann's mutual love of Peaceable Kingdom Retreat for Children, and just our love of Central Texas, Waco, Salado, Bell County. Ann and I just kind of sparked an instant friendship when we rekindled about a decade ago. And, from our friendship and our work independently and together, this just seemed like an adventure that we needed to take here in Salado. And, I've been trying to give the key, even though it's not my role to give or my privilege to give the role of the key to Salado to anyone. I sure as heck think Ann Harder should be at the top of that list. Been trying to give her the key, but also get her to move here. She won't do it yet.
Oh, we actually looked.
But all that said, I've also known David Hayes for many years now, and I've not told David this story or Ann, and do with it what you will. But my grandmother, Doris Bomer, wife to Jim Bomer, while he was the Atticus Finch of our family, she was the Scarlett O'Hara. In many regards, but she was also an avid philanthropist, an art collector, and art historian, and she owned one of the first galleries in Salado. It was Salado Art Galleries, right across from the Stagecoach Inn dining room and restaurant, next to the Salado Museum, and our college ruins, liberal arts college ruins for Salado College here, and so while she was spunky, she also had a heart of gold. And, my love of her really helped me fall in love with Salado. I lost her when I was in my teens, and her spirit is very much with me still today. I still wear a ring that she gave me every single day. When COVID hit, I did not know what I wanted. I was teaching yoga. I was working on my children's books. Couldn't work with children face to face during COVID.
Right.
Could not go teach those yoga classes. In face to face during COVID. I have a strong background in special events. Could not do special events. I mean, you go down the list, everything that I love doing, I couldn't really
do it.
in any form or fashion the way that I was doing them. And I swear, I promise you, I'm not making this up. I literally woke up from a dream at like 5 a.m. in the middle of COVID, and I think it was my grandmother's spirit said, "You need to get more involved with Stagecoach, honey." And I started going down the rabbit hole of like, who knows David Hayes and how do I get to them? And it didn't take much. And I think I sent him my resume and then just said, if you're interested, call me. We became friends right off the bat.
Yeah.
And David and I have so many mutual loves of Central Texas, Texas history, Texas art, Texas heritage. And so between my, love affair and, respect for you and your work, and you, David, and your work, this has all just come really out of y'all's hard work and my relentless love of Salado and Central Texas and the arts here. So,
but I got to during those years when you were on staff here is when I was doing Traveling Texas, and I'm hoping we will be able to see my episode that was done at KXXB here at
she's
Salado.
looking at Mike over the
I was
corner.
going to say,
Mike, are you going to do
he
that?
is gonna find that episode and put it in here. But yeah, it was so much fun because you know so much about the history of this place, and the oak trees and the bent and the Indians and all everything having to do with the Stagecoach Inn and its importance here on the
It's a
Chisholm
labor
Trail.
of love. This
Right.
project is a labor of love. It truly is.
Right. Well, another one, Salado Creek itself and the health of the creek. Now, I know that is something we've talked a lot about, and there's a fundraiser coming up, right,
There
with
is.
Michael Martin Murphy.
October 1st.
Yes, so
Michael
mark
Martin-
your calendars for that.
October 1st, Michael Martin Murphy is headlining at Tin Rock Ranch here in Salado, and he himself is a conservationist and Texas heritage pioneer and leader, and we're just so lucky and blessed to have him. His cousin is on our Save Salado Creek founders committee. Her name is Joyce Pennington. We'll have her on the show
Oh,
soon.
good. Yeah. Yeah.
She's also the
So she's
founder.
related to him.
Yes.
All right. Awesome. Yeah.
Cousin by marriage, but yes, very, very close family friend and family. And so she reached out to him and he said, "Oh, it's for Salado Creek." Well, heck yes, I'm
Oh,
out.
I love.
So
Well, I'm hoping we can get a
yeah.
Zoom interview with him and have Joyce
I
come
hope
as we get
so.
closer to the
He's
October
such an
date.
amazing storyteller as well.
Oh yeah.
So-
Well, just a gifted musician.
Yeah,
and-
October
yeah,
1st. And
yeah.
tickets are going live on sale today, Wednesday, July 1st. Yay.
Okay, so Radio Salado, very important part of all this, helping to just keep the community informed. And I'm trying to do my part with the Ann Harder Show. But what we want to do, though, is find out from the two of you what has been the most rewarding part of the launch of Radio Salado.
I'll let you go first. Do you want me to go first?
You go first.
It's hard to say because there's been so much interest already. And I think maybe that's it. It's to see sort of this, well, here we go. I'm going to go with this metaphor. I guess it's an easy grab in some respects, sort of the fireworks show of interest here.
Yeah.
And, it's artists, it's historians, it's business owners, it's chambers, not just in Salado, but chambers in outlying areas. It's other radio stations coming to us with interest. I mean, we're definitely onto something, and it's, when brilliant hearts and minds come together for a common cause, I think you can't go wrong there. And I've said it earlier in the show, and I'm gonna say it again. Yes, it's a small town community launch, but it really is. As our friends at KWTX in Waco the other day, chimed in on. He said, "This is local, but it's going global." I said, "Yes, sir. From the saddle to the stars. That's where we're going."
You said it. I mean, that's the beauty of digital.
It is.
Anything in England, they could be watching this. So and they love Texas stuff.
Yeah.
So what about you? What's the
Well,
most rewarding part?
To me, I think the opportunity to, as I meet people here in Salado, there's some fantastic people with unbelievable stories.
Yep.
So, like the Bombers, Shriners, Tip Fleischer, and you just go down the list of people that would be interesting to talk to, that need to have a voice and an opportunity, and you do it every day, and you talk to and school people that fly underneath the radar a lot of times that we don't know, or that they're very successful, but you really don't know the backstory and all the struggles that happened to get them to where they are. You just see the here, but so I think people love to hear stories told like that.
Well, and that's the beauty of this kind of format. In television, you've got maybe a 12-second soundbite that you have to deal in. Or if you're on, you were on Justin's show there on Channel 10, and you had a segment, which is that's a
minute.
But in television, that's like a lot. It's like liquid gold. I mean, it's really. But with this kind of thing, we can really get into the tall weeds.
You can.
And find out what makes people tick
and document these stories as well. I mean, this is a form of documentation as well. I mean,
Right.
there are some artists in my midst, and I know in David's, and I'm sure likely in yours too, and for sure, who are, they're a little bit up there in terms of age, and so
Right.
they've
It's
had
like
these-
oral history.
Yes,
really.
they've had
Yeah.
this prolific, just
Mhm.
unbelievable life, and still going at it, still painting or writing songs. I want to get those folks in here very much as well too. They're at the top of my list because you asked me who do I want to invite on the show. They're at the top of my list right now because I don't know how much longer we'll have them around. And
I think Mike and Corey too.
Sure.
Have somebody with their expertise.
Mhm.
You guys are doing it in Waco.
With
and
Rove
it's very-
Media.
It's very
Yeah.
successful.
Well,
project,
it has been fun. It's been a joy truly for me to be able to do this. And I reference this all the time, but at the silos, there's a big sign that says everyone has a story worth telling. And I said, I guess my goal is just to talk to everyone.
That's
we're gonna find it out. So I still got a few people to hit for along the way, but it's been a joy to get to sit down with the two of you, Tiffany and David. It's
Thank you for having me.
so wonderful that you've opened up this wonderful Stagecoach Inn to make this a possibility for the community, which is truly what Radio Salado is. It's for
This is the natural spot for it. This is where it should have always been. I mean, it's it's like a river, and I'm just along for the ride, trying to steward my little canoe the best that I can, and bring those creative souls along with us that want to join this adventure.
Well, it's just been so much fun. And so how do folks get to hear Radio Salado? What's the best way?
Well, YouTube is the primary format. I will say that I keep hearing anywhere that you listen to your podcast.
Right, audio podcast.
There you go. And eventually it's going to be terrestrial radio, but for right now, YouTube and anywhere that you get your podcast. And like I've said, thank you, Ann Harder. It would not be happening without the two of you. And, I feel like, this is many generations of coming. It's been coming for a while, and here we are. And for some reason, I can't, it makes me laugh every time I think about it, because I have a lot of people, David's been one of them. So what's this going to be? I need you to dial this down for me. Tell me what this is going to be about. And I'm like, David.
What's the bottom line?
Good luck with that. Yeah. Getting her to dial anything down.
Right. And no, she's like, oh, she can't lasso that in. No. But I keep thinking about, every time somebody asks me that question, I get this flash of Robin Williams on Good Morning Vietnam. And he's like, Good morning, Vietnam.
That's right.
We're not quite there yet, but I think that we will end up having some pretty, vibrant characters on the show that have that sort of wild spark in them. And I can't wait to bring that energy in. And also just tales of resilience. And, we're right here by Fort Hood. We've got so many brave souls in that neck of the woods that I want to bring on the show. And we've already had head coach of Salado High School basketball, Coach Jason Shanafelt, on the show, and he's just brilliant in terms of his devotion to these kids. And we've had some artists and singer-songwriters, but I have to say that I don't know that having you two together on the show will ever top it for me. So thank you. Thank you.
Well, so you go to YouTube to Radio Salado and hit subscribe for sure. And
you know the rules better than I do.
Well, it's very important, very important to do that. And you can do that for the Ann Harder Show too. Hit subscribe. You don't have to pay anything for it. That just means it'll pop up in your feed.
And you can stay tuned better that way.
You can stay tuned better. So is there a certain day of the week that you're dropping new?
So far,
content?
I'm leaving that in Mike and Corey's hands.
Okay.
I think that we're looking at midweek each week. Yeah.
Okay, good. That sounds.
But I will update folks as I know more.
Well, you're in wonderful hands with the good folks at Rogue Media.
Your bootstraps.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Rogue Media. They do know how to do this kind of thing. So.
Oh, they're amazing.
Yeah.
It's so much fun. They're good people.
Yeah. Delighted to be with you all.
Thanks for having us.
Stay with us. There's more of the show ahead.
We're celebrating the Declaration of Deals at Allen Samuels in Waco. Right now, get $13,000 off a new Ram 1500 Lone Star, plus 2.9% for 72 months. Cash in on $13,000 off a new Ram 2500 Laramie Crew Cab, or choose 0% for 36 months, plus no payments for 90 days. Feel secure with America's best full-size truck powertrain 10-year, 100,000-mile limited warranty at Allen Samuels.
Come by.
It's the premier charity event of the year, the 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, presented by Ascension Provident. A fun evening filled with great food and drink, dancing, a spectacular auction, and more. This year's theme is Nashville Nights, Neon Lights, and Bullfights. Get your tickets now, donate, or be a sponsor. Help support the American Cancer Society to find a cure. The 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, October 24th at MCC Highlander Ranch. For more information, go to centraltexascattlebaronsball.org.
Cleanse your body of accumulated toxins and embark on your wellness journey at your own pace. At Global Healing, we provide premium supplements to help your body heal naturally. Start your healing journey today at globalhealing.com and organichemp.com.
designed to elevate the off-road experience, enabling adventurers to conquer any terrain. For 50 years, you've trusted us on your toughest recoveries, to your most breathtaking destinations, and in countless unforgettable memories.
At 4U Health, we believe wellness and lab testing should be accessible, inclusive, and yes, fun. With our tech-powered at-home lab test, you save time and money while feeling your best. 4U Health. Visit 4uhealth.com today.
And today's Traveling Texas, Ann Harder takes us to the iconic way station in the village of Salado, visiting the legendary Stagecoach Inn and Restaurant.
Tired, hungry cowboys on the Chisholm Trail would stop here in Salado. We've always known it as the Stagecoach Inn. Under new management, it's going back to its original name, the Shady Villa Hotel and Stagecoach Inn Restaurant. Tiffany Schreiner is the director of outreach. We met in a room named for Sam Houston. She explains the historic significance of this 1861 building.
Once upon a time, he gave his famous speech rallying his people and his troops and asking them to sort of kind of form this sort of resilient spirit when morale was low, and he chose this location along the Chisholm Trail.
Other notables who've stayed at the inn include General George Custer, Robert E. Lee, cattle barons, and outlaws Sam Bass and Jesse James. The area was at one time a campground for Native American tribes, including the Tonkawa, who were attracted to the mineral water springs. Their legacy, the bent trees on the inn's grounds.
Tonkawa Indian tribes would bend the saplings to point toward the water source. And so there were countless saplings bent once upon a time, but construction and whatnot. So we have, I think, about 4 on the property.
Just across the street, the Salado Museum and College Park. Executive Director Dave Swarthout says newcomers to Salado love the history.
The thing that I'm most impressed with, if we come right up to the present day, is the number of new families moving into Salado and around Salado who have brought their children here specifically to learn the history of Salado.
There are 40 historically significant points of interest in Salado, including the ruins of Salado College.
Elijah Sterling Clack Robertson felt that the people here needed a school. So he established the Salado College, which was the first coeducational school in the state of Texas. And in order to fund it, he sold off lots here to raise money for the college. And now we take care of the ruins.
The I-35 road construction a few years ago devastated the village. Then COVID. But things are coming back. New businesses are opening, like Italian ice cream shop Vecchio Polino. And Salado is an artist's enclave, from fine jewelry designers at Benton's to Salado Glassworks.
Looks good.
Where you can make your own blown glass work of art, to craft beer at Barrow Brewing Company. Adding to the charm of Salado, the legend of the mermaid Serena, remembered in a bronze statue by artist Troy Kelly.
He gifted her to Salado in the late 80s. Tonkawa and Choctaw Native American grandmother used to tell him lullaby tales of this brave and resilient mermaid, and so sits Serena, the Native American heroine of Salado.
It's all here in Salado. The history, the art, the food, the shopping. A charming Central Texas destination.
And make sure to mark your calendars for Saturday, October 2nd. That is the annual Serena Fest celebration.
It's the premier charity event of the year, the 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, presented by Ascension Provident. A fun evening filled with great food and drink, dancing, a spectacular auction, and more. This year's theme is Nashville Nights, Neon Lights, and Bullfights. Get your tickets now, donate, or be a sponsor. Help support the American Cancer Society to find a cure. The 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, October 24th at MCC Highlander Ranch. For more information, go to centraltexascattlebaronsball.org.
For anyone that's in the car buying mode or looking for a car right now or a truck, I would definitely come by Alan Samuels, get to know the people here like I have, how well I'm taking care of the dealership and how well, service and any kind of warranty issues and those sort of things. Because of the way they take care of me, it's made me a Ram driver. I said I don't think they'd want to go anywhere else if they came here.
Like Alan Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Alan Samuels Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Come by, let's be friends.
Finance is evolving. Automation, data analytics, and AI are reshaping what finance teams do every single day. The best way to predict the future of finance is to be ready for it. If you want a head start, check out 365 Financial Analyst.
Earning an online certification is a quick and convenient way to gain industry-recognized credentials. Select your ACLS course. Print your ACLS certificate. You can print your certification wallet card. aclsnow.com.
Our patented handles were launched in 2018. We continue to push the boundaries of strength training. Join us in making your training more natural and effective. Visit angles90.com to learn more and revolutionize your workout.
Cleanse your body of accumulated toxins and embark on your wellness journey at your own pace. At Global Healing, we provide premium supplements to help your body heal naturally. Start your healing journey today at globalhealing.com and organichemp.com.
If I had somebody that was looking for a car, I would definitely recommend Alan Samuels. The trust that I have, the care that they take, they genuinely want to take care of you. They really ask for your feedback when you go to the support department to make sure they're taking care of you in every way possible. So I really appreciate that they listen to your feedback.
Like Alan Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Alan Samuels Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Come by, let's be friends.
Enjoy a quiet atmosphere with beautiful river views at the Brazos Landing, located in Waco along the Brazos River across from McLean Stadium. Enjoy homemade dishes like shrimp and grits, chicken piccata, braised short ribs, prime New York steaks, and more. Plus, enjoy a delicious dessert like creme brulee or key lime pie. Open for lunch and dinner Tuesday through Sunday. Brazos Landing in Waco, the only place where I-35 and the Brazos River meet.
Like Alan Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Alan Samuels Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Come by, let's be friends.
Earning an online certification is a quick and convenient way to gain industry-recognized credentials. Select your ACLS course. Print your ACLS certificate. You can print your certification wallet card. aclsnow.com.
Designed to elevate the off-road experience, enabling adventurers to conquer any terrain. For 50 years, you've trusted us on your toughest recoveries, to your most breathtaking destinations, and in countless unforgettable memories.
At 4U Health, we believe wellness and lab testing should be accessible, inclusive, and yes, fun. With our tech-powered at-home lab test, you save time and money while feeling your best. 4U Health. Visit 4uhealth.com today.
For anyone that's in the car buying mode or looking for a car right now or a truck, I would definitely come by Alan Samuels, get to know the people here like I have, how well I'm taking care of the dealership and how well, service and any kind of warranty issues and those sort of things. Because of the way they take care of me, it's made me a Ram driver. I said I don't think they'd want to go anywhere else if they came here.
Like Alan Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Alan Samuels Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Come by, let's be friends.
Finance is evolving. Automation, data analytics, and AI are reshaping what finance teams do every single day. The best way to predict the future of finance is to be ready for it. If you want a head start, check out 365 Financial Analyst.
Anyway, it's called Happy After All. Well, it's a happy little tune, 'cause I just got through with a long spell of being down, hearted and blue for a little while. I lost track of my horizon. But it was dark outside and the cold wind blew, and it seemed like everything was nothing else to do besides hunkering down, trying to find a reason for rising. And then almost without warning, sometime yesterday morning, the sun came up and it shined right down on me. But I had my suspicions. It seemed like my dark cloud was missing. Anything good was too good to believe. So I looked around and I found one last part of my beat up, stomped on, kicked around heart, hanging on by the last thread down at the end of that rope. Before I knew what I was getting into, I had that old feeling like I felt brand new. I thought, what the heck, I'd just go ahead and have some hope. But I know what hunger will make a man do, and I remember every bug that I bit into, and the apple's only shining on the side I can see. I remember yesterday morning when that crazy feeling was forming. It was a long way off, like it was meant for someone else. But I had my suspicions. It seemed like my dark cloud was missing. So I grabbed on for myself. 'cause I just got through with a long spell of being downhearted and blue. And if it happened to me, I know it can happen to you.
We're celebrating the Declaration of Deals at Allen Samuels in Waco. Right now, get $13,000 off a new Ram 1500 Lone Star, plus 2.9% for 72 months. Cash in on $13,000 off a new Ram 2500 Laramie Crew Cab, or choose 0% for 36 months, plus no payments for 90 days. Feel secure with America's best full-size truck powertrain 10-year, 100,000-mile limited warranty at Allen Samuels.
Come by.
Welcome back to the show. You know, America is about to celebrate its 250th anniversary, and Waco is marking the occasion with an event that combines patriotism and history and art and community. And joining me today, Jeff Aresty, who is here with to talk about this July 3rd America 250 celebration that will be at the Arts Center on Friday the 3rd, coming right up this week. It starts at what, 5:30?
5:30, yeah.
And this is a collaboration between these different organizations. We've got the Taylor Museum of Waco and McLennan County History, the Jacob de Cordova Society, the Arts Center, Waco, and so many different moving parts to this that I've been part of over the past 18 months, if not longer. And one of the things is a time capsule.
It's very interesting to think of Waco in terms of it having just celebrated its 175th anniversary, and the whole process of finding out about the founder of Waco, Jacob de Cordova, and why he loved Waco so much. He said this was his beautiful daughter, and Waco was really the centerpiece of all the acreage, million-plus acres of land that he and his half-brother acquired, but he always saw it as the key place. And so he did the map and he did the guidebook and he attracted all kinds of people to Texas because he saw Texas as opportunity. And so we've brought him back for the celebration of America 250 because he sees Waco once again as being in a unique position to be a city to believe in.
Well, yes, and so this time capsule we're talking about will then be opened on the 200th.
On the
anniversary.
On the 200th anniversary.
Yeah. So it's kind of a short-term time capsule, I guess, as time capsules go. But it's been an interesting exercise to be thinking in terms of, you know, Waco's past 175 years and what people 25 years from now are going to be interested in seeing about how we're thinking of things today.
And it's really a unique time because the world, as we know it today, is faced with not just innovation, that we've gone and experienced different types of innovation in the last 30 years, but now the type of innovation that we're experiencing really is going to force society as a whole to reinvent itself. And how are we going to do that? And in particular, the idea of a time capsule is how do we empower young voices to look ahead, get some experience from those of us who have been around, but it's their future that we're talking about. And 25 years in internet time is really hundreds and hundreds of years.
Well, that's true. When you think about how much it has changed. So that brings us to this youth innovation effort that you have to bring young people along and help them tell the story, create storytellers in our young people.
We're in a moment in time where youth are looking ahead and seeing that it's difficult to trust much of anything that they see or experience outside of themselves, whether it's in physical interactions, face-to-face, or whether it's online interactions. Everything comes down to a matter of trust and honesty. And so it's important for those of us who have been through our lives' experiences to convey to young people what those values mean to us and now how that is going to be told going forward. So the idea of telling the stories of Waco, of which there is just such a tremendous amount of history, whether you're looking at the Texas Collection, whether you're looking at the Institute of Oral History, whether you're going to the historical commissions, the Taylor Museum itself.
I think of the Mayburn and the Cultural Crossroads exhibit that's bringing all the different cultures in the community together.
And then, in particular, the Taylor Museum just finished an exhibit that's on display at the Steam right now, which was Helen Marie Taylor's Real Love, which was, she wanted to celebrate democracy. She wanted to celebrate the Constitution. And there's an exhibit there that's perfect for America 250. And that is now on display. It's a portable exhibit. It'll go all around Waco. But this is a chance for the youth of Waco to be able to see what Helen Marie Taylor saw as the reasons for the formation of the country, why democracy mattered, and now in a period of time that she never could have anticipated.
That's for sure.
How do the young people look ahead and see democracy affecting them in the years to come? How does Waco take advantage of the opportunities that are present that the STEAM Center and the PAC and other institutions here in town, as they incorporate the technology into their schools and teachings? Well, how does that relate to the ability to tell stories in a trustworthy way? And that's what we're teaching at the Youth Innovation Studio.
Well, and that's awesome. I'm excited that Friday evening I'll have a videographer with me, and I'm going to be interviewing a lot of different people of all ages, asking them, why is democracy important? Why do you love America? Why do you love Waco? You know, those kind of stories, just to kind of have them start thinking about these things, and we'll compile those for this show. Hopefully we'll have some of that feedback that we'll be getting from folks. Sandy Horton, a friend of mine who's a musician and a poet, she's written a poem especially for the event. So, but you've got a contest coming up. So let's talk about how you're really working to get these young people involved in learning what they need to be able to use the technology to tell stories.
Well, the contest is a summer contest, and it's got prizes. The winning contest team, it can be one person up to 3 people. 5th to 12th graders can participate. And the reason there's such a range is because in the recent Heart of Texas History Fair that I was a judge at, 5th to 12th graders could all participate. And the judging rubrics take into account the different ages, so we can do the same thing. What we're really interested in are the ideas. And from our standpoint, we really want 2 things to be considered as people work through this contest idea. It's number 1, we have new technology. This immersive technology at the STEAM is the latest, greatest technology. It lets you basically transport yourself across time. And what's missing is the content. You have to create the content. It doesn't
AI
magically
can't
appear.
do that. Yeah, that's right. You have to have people do it. Yeah.
Right. So you have to have the stories themselves. You need to be able to do the research on the story so that you know what's true and what isn't. We're not making judgments. If there are 2 different points of view as to factually what happened, well, you report that there were different points of view, the left side of the street, the right side of the street, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But we're not reaching judgments there. We're teaching kids how to find that aspect of it out. But then how do you then merge that historical truth with the new technology that lets you go back in time, or go back to that period of time and be with those people, be with De Cordova, be with George Erath, be with Saul Ross, Shapley Ross, all those people, Kate Ross. Be with them, talk with them, ask them questions. So the contest is really about getting people aware that this technology exists and the opportunity that is present for the people here in Waco to retell this history, to retell these stories using the latest technology. We'll be the first, really, just about in the country to do this.
Yeah.
And it will be a great opportunity for Waco to set itself apart from other cities.
That could be a prototype for a lot of other places to generate this kind of information building among young people?
So we'll give them that chance to see what the new technology looks
Mm-hmm.
like, go see some history from the point of view of a painter who loves Waco and other
Our
paintings.
good friend, yes,
Our good
Roy.
friend Roy de Romero. And then actually to sit down and do a 60 to 90 second clip, having picked a spot in Waco's history that they care about and how democracy affects that, and reflecting on their own lives going forward. We'll have a rubric that's laid out. If people want more information, there'll be a way to go to youthinnovationstudio.org as of
Mhm.
July 3rd when the contest starts. The winners will be announced after Labor Day, but the final submissions will be towards the third week of August. And so, it'll be our celebratory event. And of course, the event itself is really exciting. And I'm hoping we get lots and lots of people to come to the event.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's going to be refreshments. There's going to be music. I mean, it's going to be quite the party on the 3rd of July as we're getting ready to celebrate the big 250th. So what your hope and desire, though, for young people, what is your underlying thinking about this Youth Innovation Studio, and why is it important?
Well, when de Cordova invited people from all over Europe and the East Coast, immigrants, to come to Texas, Texas was just a place that only people who understood the land, understood, how to take care of cattle and sheep and, really hard workers. They not only needed to be the ones who you attracted to come here, but they also needed to be capable, and they had to have the knowledge to take the land from nothing to something.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a lot of hard work. And if de Cordova were alive today, and we're bringing him back to create a new map, because this new map really is for the young people. The newest technologies that are out there are making a lot of people afraid. And there are a lot of dangers associated with them.
You're talking about AI, yeah.
AI in particular, and the
Mhm.
ethical use of AI, but that's
Sure.
not just in terms of honesty and trustworthiness. It's also in the incredible amounts of electricity that are used and consumed,
right.
and it's creating real issues. But there are ways that society as a whole can deal with this, but it's the young people who get the technology better than anybody else, so that they're not afraid to use the technology. We just need to be creating the guardrails for them to be able to use that technology in trustworthy and ethical ways, so that they have fair opportunities to make some living for themselves going forward in the future.
Great skills they'll be learning.
They'll be learning.
From writing and all those things.
Storytelling itself, which is the world that you live in,
Mhm.
requires a lot of skills. And when somebody is young and close to that stage where emotions are coming out, that's generally speaking one of the first things that storytellers want to do, is connect to those emotions. So we'll start there with the right people like yourself and others to get the kids to look at the part of the story that really touches them, but then tell the story and understand that telling the story requires, people who show you how to find the right sources and how to confirm the right sources.
Mhm.
But then the technology is what's new. And using that technology in new ways, it's really the opportunity that Waco has to keep the kids here, to get them trained, so that when storytellers of the future want to come someplace, they'll think of Waco, because the young people are trained and are ready to go.
Right. And this contest is kicking off on the 3rd, but the 3rd is this America 250 celebration. There's a veterans art exhibit as well, and I hope to talk to some of those artists if they're there just to briefly get a chance to chat with folks and get their kind of man on the street sort of thing, but to get their thoughts about this great country that we're celebrating.
Of all the people in the country that we want to thank on America 250, it's our veterans.
Amen.
And we want to think about those that didn't make it as well.
Yeah.
But certainly that we have a veterans art exhibit that's taking place thanks to the efforts of Art Center Waco and Monica Shannon, we're very fortunate that they're there and that you'll have a chance to talk to some of them, and we can share and celebrate and thank the veterans for their work.
It's going to be
thrilled.
wonderful. Going to be wonderful. Art Center Waco, this is July 3rd, 5 to 9 p.m., and it is free.
It's free. We're going to have the food trucks there. We're going to have music there. We're going to have, bring your lawn chairs. We'll be outside and inside. It's just going to be a way to kick off a big America 250 celebration on the 4th of July. We're kicking it off the evening before so we can sort of get a head start.
Very good. Thank you, Jeff, for all you do to helping celebrate Waco the way you do.
Thank you, Ann. I appreciate being here.
Stay
Take
with
care.
us. There's more of the show ahead.
It's the premier charity event of the year, the 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, presented by Ascension Provident. A fun evening filled with great food and drink, dancing, a spectacular auction, and more. This year's theme is Nashville Nights, Neon Lights, and Bullfights. Get your tickets now, donate, or be a sponsor. Help support the American Cancer Society to find a cure. The 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, October 24th at MCC Highlander Ranch. For more information, go to centraltexascattlebaronsball.org.
Earning an online certification is a quick and convenient way to gain industry-recognized credentials. Select your ACLS course. Print your ACLS certificate. You can print your certification wallet card. aclsnow.com.
Our patented handles were launched in 2018. We continue to push the boundaries of strength training. Join us in making your training more natural and effective. Visit angles90.com to learn more and revolutionize your workout.
Designed to elevate the off-road experience, enabling adventurers to conquer any terrain. For 50 years, you've trusted us on your toughest recoveries, to your most breathtaking destinations, and in countless unforgettable memories.
Finance is evolving. Automation, data analytics, and AI are reshaping what finance teams do every single day. The best way to predict the future of finance is to be ready for it. If you want a head start, check out 365 Financial Analyst.
At 4U Health, we believe wellness and lab testing should be accessible, inclusive, and yes, fun. With our tech-powered at-home lab test, you save time and money while feeling your best. 4U Health. Visit 4uhealth.com today.
Enjoy a quiet atmosphere with beautiful river views at the Brazos Landing, located in Waco along the Brazos River across from McLean Stadium. Enjoy homemade dishes like shrimp and grits, chicken piccata, braised short ribs, prime New York steaks, and more. Plus, enjoy a delicious dessert like creme brulee or key lime pie. Open for lunch and dinner Tuesday through Sunday. Brazos Landing in Waco, the only place where I-35 and the Brazos River meet.
It's our declaration of deals, and savings are moving fast at Allen Samuels Jeep in Waco. Get a 2026 Jeep Wrangler Sport for just $32,990, or take $10,000 off a 2026 Jeep Grand Cherokee Summit. Or qualified buyers can get 0% APR for 36 months and no payments for 90 days. Don't stand still. Drive today. Allen Samuels.
Come by, let's be friends.
Waco celebrates America's 250th anniversary party on July 3rd. Join us for live music all night, amazing food, drinks, spirits, vendors, and incredible art. Grab your lawn chair, bring your friends, and bring your holiday appetite. This patriotic celebration is where the party starts. Fun, flavor, music, and festival vibes all in one place. Don't miss this. We'll see you at the Art Center on July 3rd. Go to artcenterwaco.org and then events.
Polo Neuro is a new kind of wearable that helps your body recover from stress, that helps you calm down and feel better. you sleep better, and you can get back to being yourself. Learn more at apolloneuro.com.
I had a panic moment running my hands through my hair, and that's when I found Keeps. Keeps gave me the results that I was really looking for.
I definitely felt a lot more confident once I saw my hair coming back.
Keeps has given me the control of my hair back.
Get your first month free at Keeps.com.
It's not just a glove, it's a 44 Pro. Crafted with dedication, made for performance, and built to last. Get your custom glove today at 44pro.com and experience the 44 Pro difference. That's 44pro.com, 44 Pro.
This is a Rogue Media Network production.